Hello students, welcome to SRM Biology classes. Today's topic is life history variation. Life history variation. The life is varied in the past. The life is varied in the past. The earth is evident with biggest catastrophic events, namely the volcanic eruptions. As a result of asteroid hit, majority of the dinosaurs are driven to the verge of extinction within a overnight. As a result of asteroid hit on the Earth's surface, it leads to fire rainfall on the Earth's surface. As a result of volcanic eruption, biggest mountains were formed, followed by the release of volcanic lava, led to the formation of primary rock or igneous rocks were formed on the Earth's surface. In addition to this, as a result of onset of ice age, it is evident with the sudden disappearance of woolly mammoth on the Earth's surface resulted. Even today, in the Siberia region, you can find the presence of excellent preservation of woolly mammoths. These are some of the variations resulted on the Earth's surface. Even though with all such catastrophic variations on the Earth's surface, still today you can find the presence of wide variety of life forms on the Earth's surface. The population evolves to maximum level. Only with the exhibition of reproductive fitness. Only with the reproductive fitness, you can find the presence of life forms still today on the Earth's surface. The exhibition of reproductive fitness will play a very important role in survival of life forms on the Earth's surface. In addition to this, for the continuity of life forms on the Earth's surface, the reproductive fitness will play a very important role. The concept of reproductive fitness was put forward by father of evolution, Charles Darwin. Yes, the reproductive fitness is also designated as Darwinian fitness. It is also designated as Darwinian fitness. The concept of reproductive fitness was put forward by Charles Darwin. Yes, the reproductive fitness is also designated as Darwinian fitness. The Darwinian fitness or the reproductive fitness is purely depends upon the two important factors. The two important factors are namely, the first important one is the selective pressure, and the second important influencing factor is said to be the type of the reproductive strategy. The type of the reproductive strategy are the two important influential factors that will play a very important role in determination of life forms on the Earth's surface. The first important factor is called selective pressure. The second important one is the reproductive strategy. Only with the selective pressure and reproductive strategy, the living organisms exhibits wide variety of reproduction. With reference to some of the important factors that influence the life history variation or the reproductive fitness are namely some organisms, namely salmon fish and bamboo. They breed only once in their lifetime. Once the reproduction process is completed, it comes to the death of the living organism. One of the classical example for reproductive fitness with reference to once in a lifetime is called salmon fish, Pacific salmon fish. The Pacific salmon fish takes birth in the freshwater. Major part of the life, the maximum part of the life is normally spent in the oceans or in the seas. With the onset of the reproductive season, it will migrate to the fresh water and it will start to take part in reproduction. Once the reproduction process is completed, with the loss of vitality, the fishes will come to death in the fresh water. The birth and death will take place in the fresh water. Such a unique type of reproductive behavior is seen in case of salmon fish. Another classical example is with reference to bamboo. The lifespan of the bamboo, it normally ranges from 35 to 40 years. With the onset of the reproductive period, it will produce us bamboo rice. Once the bamboo paddy or the rice is produced, it will complete its life cycle and the bamboo tree will start to dry and the death will occur suddenly. Such a unique type of breeding only once in a lifetime is normally seen in case of salmon fish and in case of bamboo. The next important excellent example is with reference to the breeding of animals many times during the lifetime. In this case, some animals, namely birds and mammals, they reproduce many times during their lifetime. Such a unique type of reproductive strategy is seen in case of birds and in case of mammals. But in some living organisms, namely in the oysters and in the pelagic fishes, both oysters and pelagic living in the biggest water bodies. In order to survive, in order to continue their species richness on the earth's surface, they normally produce large number of offsprings or the large number of small-sized progeny or forum. Just to maintain the species richness. This unique type of large number of small-sized offsprings is seen in case of oysters and also in case of pelagic fishes. But in case of birds and in case of mammals, they produce small number but large-sized offsprings. They produce small number and large-sized offsprings are normally produced, especially in case of birds and in case of mammals. Such a unique type of reproductive strategy will play a very important role in the determination of life forms on the Earth's surface. In addition to this, some of the ecologists suggested that the life history variation has evolved in relationship with the abiotic and the biotic component. Only with the abiotic, in response to the abiotic and biotic component, you can find the presence, you can find the survival of particular species of living organism in that particular habitat. In this case, the reproductive fitness is purely depends upon the selective pressure, the type of the selection, natural selection, and the type of the reproductive strategy will play a very important role in the in determination of particular species in that particular habitat. This is with reference to the main important salient features of life history variation. Life history variation. The next important aspect is with reference to population interactions. Population interactions. Population interaction. In this topic, I will going to explain some of the important type of interactions normally seen within the species and also between the other species. In this case, with reference to population interaction. In nature, no living organism live independently on the surface. No living organism live independently on the surface. It requires the essentiality of coordination, cooperation. It requires the essentiality of interaction and intimacy for the survival of the living organism. Especially in case of plants, for the uptake of phosphorus and potassium derivatives, it requires the essentiality of WAM. For the increased intake of nitrogenous derivatives, it requires the essentiality of symbiotic bacteria. For the germination of the seeds, in order to provide disease and drought resistant varieties, it requires the essentiality of vesicular or vascular mycorrhizal interaction. For the pollination, it requires the essentiality of insect, birds, mammals, birds association. In addition to this, in case of heterotropic organism, we derive the food from the producers. In this case, we need the essentiality of interaction and intimacy with the other living organisms. In addition to this, in order to save the precious human life, we are purely, in the Ayurveda, we are purely relied on more than 25 different varieties of the plant just to survive. In this case, in nature, plants and microbes do not and cannot live in isolation. It requires the essentiality of various types of interactions. These various types of interactions will play a very important role in the formation of richest community called biological community. Only with the establishment of biological community, you can find the presence of wide variety of life forms on the surface. You can find the presence of wide variety of life forms on the surface. There are interspecific interactions. These interspecific interactions, they mainly arise from the interaction of population of two different species. As a result of interaction between the two different species, some of the interactions, some of the interspecific interactions are beneficial and some of the interactions are harmful in nature. Not only the beneficial and harmful, in nature you can find the presence of neutral type of interaction. You can find the presence of neutral type of interaction. All beneficial interactions are denoted by positive sign, whereas all the harmful or all the negative type of interactions are designated by negative sign or designated for the negative sign, and all neutral type of interactions are denoted by 0. All beneficial interactions are denoted by positive sign. All harmful interactions are designated by negative sign. The neutral type of interaction is designated by 0 or 0 type of interaction. These are the signs normally used in order to designate the type of the interactions prevailed in the biological community. From the point of NCERT, you are having some of the important types of population interactions, namely mutualism. In case of mutualism, both the partners are mutually benefited. Both the partners are mutually benefited. Another type of interaction is competition. During the course of competition, both the partners lose. Both the partners are lose. In addition to this, in case of parasitism, one is benefited and another one is harm. And in case of predation, one species is benefited and the another species is completely harmed. Such a unique type of predation is seen in case of living organism. In addition to this, in case of commensalism, the two interacting population is neither benefited nor harmed. Such a unique type of competition is called commensalism. In case of amensalism, one species is harmed whereas the other one is unaffected. Such a unique type of amensalism is seen in case of living world. Yes. During NCERT curriculum, you are having some of the important types of interactions, namely mutualism, competition, parasitism, predation, commensalism, and amensalism are some of the important interactions normally seen within the species and also between the other species for the continuity of life forms on the earth surface, and also in order to transfer energy from one trophic level to another trophic level. In addition to this, in order to maintain the species richness, and also in order to maintain the equilibrium status in the natural ecosystem, we need the essentiality of population interactions. The first type of population interaction is called predation. In invalid terminology, the predation is defined as the interaction between the two members of which one species kill, eat, or capture the other species. Kill, eat, or capture the other species. Such a type of interaction between the two living organisms is called predation. In this case, the organism which is benefited, the organism which is larger is purely designated as predator. The organism which is subjected to capture, kill, or eaten is called predator. The interaction and intimacy between the prey and the predator is called predation. The interaction and intimacy between the prey and the predator is called the predation. In this case, the organism which is subjected to attack, kill, or eaten by the other organism, such a smaller species of organism is called prey. With reference to some of the classical examples for predation, predators are mostly animals. Not only in the animal world, even in the plant world, you can find the presence of predation. With reference to predation in case of animals, majority of the carnivorous animals, namely lion, tiger, hyena, jackal, barking dog are some of the important classical examples for carnivorous animals. They mainly feeds on the deer. In this case, the deer is the prey. It is the smaller species. The larger species is the predator all carnivorous animals are the predators. In addition to this, with reference to herbivorous animals, all seeded plants are the prey to the predators, namely the herbivorous animals. In this case, the herbivorous animal is the predator and the all seeded plants are considered as prey. In addition to this, not only the animal world, even in the plant world, you can find the presence of natural predation. One of the classical example with reference to plant predation in nature are namely the insectivorous plants. Majority of the insectivorous plants are normally growing in the marshy areas. As a result of continuous logging of water condition in that particular habitat, there is a scarcity of nitrogen. In order to maintain the nitrogen supply, they exhibit insectivorous nature. Some of the classical examples for insectivorous plants are namely Nepenthes, Drosera, Drosera and Utricularia are some of the classical examples for predation. Plant predation. The next important aspect is with reference to role of predator. What type of role is normally played by the predators? With reference to some of the important points with reference to role of predation is the natural way of transferring energy from one trophic level to another trophic level. It is the natural means of transferring the energy. It is the natural means of transferring energy from one trophic level to another trophic level. We need the essentiality of predation. In addition to this, predation will play a very important role in maintaining the natural equilibrium status. In maintaining the natural equilibrium status, we need the essentiality of predation. If you find a tiger population in a forest, then the forest is considered as ecologically balanced. In maintaining the natural equilibrium status in the forest ecosystem, we need the essentiality of predation. In addition to this, in order to control the prey population, we need the essentiality of predation. For example, if the deer population is tremendously increased, within a short duration, let the complete extinction of the vegetation in that particular geographical area. If a tiger is found in the particular habitat, it will mainly rely on the prey deer population. Thereby, it will control the prey population under check. It will check the prey population. Yes, the predators will keep the prey population under check or under control. In addition to this, the predators will play a very important role in maintaining the species diversity by reducing the intensity of competition among the competing prey species. Predators will play a very important role in maintaining the species richness. How they maintain the species richness? For example, if a tiger is found in the forest ecosystem, it does not rely on the single species, namely deer. If any rabbit or any other species comes with interaction, it will normally feeds on that animal also. Thereby, it will maintain the species richness by reducing the intensity of competition, among the competing prey species. One of the classical example in this category is in the American Pacific coast. You can find the presence of a starfish called Piaster. You can find the presence of a natural starfish called Piaster. It is an important predator. It is an important predator naturally found in the American Pacific coast, in the intertidal communities of American Pacific coast. In the field experiments, as a result of removal of Piaster, all the 11 species of invertebrates become extinct within a year because of interspecific competition. With the removal of an important predator, starfish Piaster, as a result of interspecific competition, within a few years, all the 11 invertebrates are driven to the verge of extinction within a year. Such a unique type of loss of species richness is resulted with a lack of predation. The next important aspect is with reference to defensive mechanism developed by the prey in the animal community. Defense mechanism played by the prey in the animal world, in the animal community, What are the main important defensive mechanisms developed by the prey against the predator in the animal world? Or namely, if you observe the insect world and frogs, majority of the insects and majority of the frogs are cryptically colored. Why they normally cryptically covered? Because in order to avoid detection by the predator, majority of the insects, birds and frogs, they are cryptically colored. With the exhibition of cryptically color, they exhibit camouflage behavior. As a result of camouflage behavior, the predator animals they face to detect. As a result, it is subjected to survival. Yes, the exhibition of cryptically colored nature in case of insects and frogs is one of the classical examples played by the prey against the predator. Another important classical example is with reference to animals. Majority of the animals, they are highly poisonous in nature, especially the reptilian world is highly poisonous in nature. With a poisonous behavior, they escape from the predator. Such a type of defensive mechanism is played by the prey against the predators. In addition to this, some of the predators, they are highly efficient and they overexploits its prey, then the prey might become extinct within a short duration. In order to avoid extinction, the predator will become extinct or with a lack of food. Because of this unique characteristic feature, they are normally keeps the prey population under control. In addition to this, because of this reason, the predators in nature are called prudent population. Why the predators are called prudent population in the animal world? Because if a predator is too efficient and if it started to overexploit the prey, then the prey might become extinct within a short duration with a lack of food. Such a type of population in nature are called prudent population. In addition to this, another important classical example with reference to defensive mechanism developed by the prey against the predator or namely, in case of monarch butterfly, it is highly attractive in nature, but it is highly distasteful to the predators. Why the butterfly is distasteful to the predator is, during the larva stage, it will mainly feeds on the poisonous plants. Thereby, the complete body become poison. Even the trichome, the excreta, what and all the juices produced by the butterfly, monarch butterfly during the larva stage is highly toxic in nature. Because of this unique characteristic feature, no predator organism depends upon the monarch butterfly. This is the one of the classical example with reference to the exhibition of prey defensive mechanism against the predator. The next important aspect with reference to defensive mechanism played by the prey in the plant world. Especially the seeded plants highly prey to the predators, herbaceous organisms. If they fail to maintain the defensive mechanism, as a result of overgrazing, all the vegetation on the earth surface will become extinction within a short duration. Nearly 25% of all insects, more than 25% of all insects are phytophagic in nature. With the exhibition of phytophagic nature, they normally feeds on the plants for their sap, for their nutritional sap. As a result, the plant become weak within a short duration. In addition to this, like that of the animals, the plants are strategic in nature. They are confined to one particular geographical area. But in case of animals, in order to escape from the predators, they exhibit running behavior. With the exhibition of running behavior, the animals gets escape from the predators. But because of the static nature, the plants are confined to one particular geographical area. In order to protect the plant against the predators, plants have developed some morphological, chemical defensive mechanism against the grazing herbaceous animals. With reference to desertic plants, some of the classical examples for desertic plants are namely cactus, opuntia and acacia. They normally produce spines thorns or prickers in order to provide defensive mechanism against the predators. In addition to this, physiologically, to conserve water, the leaves are modified into spines. With the production of thorns, spines and prickles, it naturally provides morphological defensive mechanism against the predators, against the grazing animals, In addition to this, majority of the plants then produces highly toxic chemical compounds. They produces highly poisonous chemical compounds. Because of this unique characteristic feature, no organism or no herbaceous animal feeds on the plants. These poisonous chemical compounds, they normally disturb the physical, physiological, reproductive and respiratory system. With the failure in the respiratory system, the predator will comes to end. In providing defensive mechanism, some of the plants, they normally produces highly toxic chemical compounds in the form of saponins, caffeine, nicotine, gluten, quinine, opium, such a type of, and stachinine are some of the important types of chemical compounds synthesized by the plants in order to provide defensive mechanism against the grazing animals. In addition to this, in case of calotropis is a cosmopolitan weed found across the globe. No animal feeds on the calotropis because the latex of the calotropis is characterized by the presence of an cardiac arrestor called glycoside. With the glycoside derivative, it naturally provides defensive mechanism against the grazing animal. Such a unique type of defensive mechanism is seen in case of calotropis, or it is commonly called ekkada gida in case of Kannada. Such a unique type of chemical compound, glycoside, is seen in the latex of the calotropis in order to provide defensive mechanism. If any grazing animal feeds on the calotropis, it leads to respiratory choke followed by the cardiac arrest. The animal is subjected to death. Such a unique type of defensive mechanism is seen in the plant prey population against the predator population. The next important aspect is with reference to importance of predation. What is the importance of predation? The predation is one of the natural means of energy transformation from one trophic level to another trophic level. In order to check the prey population under control, in addition to this, in order to maintain the equilibrium status of the forest ecosystem, we need the essentiality of predation. In addition to this, the predation will play a very important role in maintaining the species richness. In maintaining the species richness, the predation is very, very important. In addition to this, some of the predators are widely used as a biological control agencies in order to control the weed and pest population. One of the important strategy employed in this case is send a thief to catch a thief. In this aspect, in order to control Opuntia and cactus population, Australia introduced an insect called Cactoblastis cactorum. With the introduction of a pest, Cactoblastis cactorum, within a few years, the cactus and the opensia population is under control. In order to control cactus and opensia population, one of the important predator widely employed is Cactoblastis cactorum with reference to biological control. Another important classical example is in order to control mosquito population, especially in controlling Anopheles mosquito, an important predator, Gambusia fishes are widely used. With the introduction of Gambusia fishes into the aquatic ecosystem, within a short duration, the mosquito population is under check. In this case, the Gambusia is an important predator in controlling the malarial vector called mosquitoes, female Anopheles mosquitoes. In addition to this, some of the important starfish, namely Piaster, it is normally found in the American Pacific coast. With the presence of Piaster starfish, it will maintain the species richness of 10 to 11 species of invertebrates. If a starfish Piaster is removed from the intertidal American Pacific coast, within a year, the 10 to 11 species of invertebrates were driven towards of extinction. In this aspect, the predators will also play a very important role in maintaining the species richness of biological community by reducing the intensity of competition among the competing prey species, competing prey species. In addition to this, predator will restore the vegetation. By controlling the herbivorous population. This is with reference to some of the role played by the predator in maintaining the equilibrium status. In the next class, I will explain the second important population interaction called competition. Competition. Thank you. I will post the MCQ questions. Try to answer. Thank you.